Well, firefighters in North Houston had a busy morning. They're dealing with a fire at an apartment complex when a second fire broke out right down the street. ABC 13 reporter Charlie Etzity is there. And Charlie, at this point, any connections between the fires?
You know, Melanie, that's the big question that investigators are taking a very close look at. And the second of the two fires happened right here at this apartment complex at Breckenridge at City View. And you can see that there are the burn marks there on the side of the building. And I think some employees have shown up to try and salvage what they can from the inside. Doesn't look like there's much there, though. But a little bit of good news out here. No units caught on fire and also no reported injuries. But again, the leasing office was the building that had most of the damage out here. And so the fire chief on scene tells ABC 13 the fire happened next to the leasing office near a Coke machine, and several witnesses apparently came forward and told investigators that a kid was the one who started the fire, which then quickly spread to the office and left a huge hole in the roof along with some other damage. But luckily the fire did not spread just a few feet away to any of the units. But you can see there in that sky eye video the smoke that was billowing out of the roof as firefighters blasted the building with water. There are security cameras here on property, but the fire did damage the system, so the footage now is being pulled from a server off-site. So hopefully it will show exactly what happened out here this morning. Nobody is in custody. Suspect is not in custody with this fire. Now let's go on to the other fire that happened several hours earlier, just down the street here on Seminar, just about a half-mile away. The first fire happened around 12:30 this morning. That fire happened at an abandoned apartment complex that is fenced off. The fire chief says nobody has lived over at that complex since Hurricane Harvey, and the fire, unfortunately, this morning destroyed an entire building. Preliminary information does suggest that that fire was also caused by arson, but no details on a possible suspect in this case, But of course, the big question here, given the fact that both of these fires are now being investigated as arson, do they have any connection to each other? Did the same person set these fires? Again, investigators taking a very close look at that, but right now it is too early to tell. But again, a little bit of good news, no injuries to report in either of these fires. I'm going to toss it back inside to you. Charlie Etzity, ABC 13, Eyewitness News.
All right, Charlie, thank you so much. And you're right, that's the best news about that story. No one hurt. Yeah. Thank you so much.